Okay, this is what I did earlier, but I'm just going to demonstrate how I maintained or what I lubricated. And like I said, it made a giant difference. All I did was that. See that? It just fell right in there. And also over here by the knob, this little, just one drop. That's all you need is one drop right there. See that? It's right in there. And then on this side, same thing, just one drop. And here, I also did it, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put some more, what do you call it? Um, more grease inside. But this is what I did at the very end. Just put a drop of it. And that was it. But this surprised me. It made a huge difference. It's like even quieter than ever, even when it was brand new. But this is my old 4 month, no, almost going on 5 months. My BG 5000, and I already took it apart. I already cleaned it. I already cleaned the roller bearing. That was the only part. What I wanted to say. It's only that one part I only did, because you can see it's still very smooth. I'm not even worried about that. So the things that I've been doing to the BGs is you've seen some of my videos. I always say I spray them down. I do spray them down with clean water once I get home after each fishing trip. And I think that helps tremendously because it prevents the caking of salt. But when I opened this up, it had a lot of salt in it. And you can see it white powder. It might have been from also part of the Daiwa I'm talking the Daiwa J braid. It's green, and when I use it, it seems like it gives a green color to it. And the inside of this, the housing was like I said, it was like a bright green inside. But anyhow, yeah. So this is what I'm going to be doing from now on, and this is my service. And you see that it's still really smooth. And this one I probably use more aggressively than the Pen 4000, only for the fact it's a larger reel, 25-pound P-line CX carbon coated P-line, and even the line is doing great. It also helps with removing all that salt in your line, because I don't know if you noticed, but if you don't wash this off with clean water, the here what do you call that? Here the eye rings of your rods, it grips. It's almost like a powder, and that's why it's always a great idea just to spray it down lightly, really quickly. And I do that with all my rods. They always get sprayed down. So I'm going to combine all these videos. It may not be in order, but I would just like to share with you what I've been doing. And what I'm going to do right now, just because I only put the synthetic, I'm going to put this pin precision real grease inside the roller bearing. Like I said, I have never maintenance this, and yeah, it's been over 4 months, and it I could have done this way earlier, but I wasn't really thinking about anything about maintenance because it was running smooth to me. But just to make it even more smoother, shoot, I'll do this. So I'm calling this a simple basic service. It's almost nothing. My service is spraying it down with clean water, um, letting it dry in the sun once it's all dry. And then now I think I'm going to start giving it a quick service, because this is actually very easy, as you can see from my videos. It's very easy to maintain, to remove. But I want all of you to be very careful not to throw, not to have this fall on the dirt. One of my reels did fall, and it fell actually right here. And I saw a little bit around there. I was debating whether using it or not, and I tried blowing it out with air. And like I said, I was at the beach, and I needed to use it, so I used it, and it was running fine. I didn't notice anything, but the next day I didn't wash it. I didn't spray it down. And the next day, it was getting kind of warm, and then I heard the squeaking coming out of here. And then later I saw, oh, sure enough, sand did go in there, and it ground up all the, what do you call that? The washer that was in there, and I don't know what you call this roller part, this roller bearing area right here, from the back end, from this end. But it still runs fine. It still runs good, but that's my fault. I mean, like I said, I tell everybody, don't, if it drops, don't use it. Wait till you get home and spray it down. So I'm gonna call this one of my basic services, my very first basic services, and like I said, it's doing great. I'm actually really enjoying this. It is so simple, nothing to do, just a simple quick fix. Probably takes a few minutes and you're done. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this and go on to my next subject. All right, I just unscrewed it, and this is what it looks like right there. And there's my cat boots. All right, so here's the part. It goes right behind here, and there's that other bushing. That's a lint on there, and that's it. It's very clean. I cleaned it up earlier, and like I said, there's no damage on this thing. It must have been the 4000. Yeah, it definitely was a 4000. This one looks great condition. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm going to show you on this side is that bushing I was talking about. Oh, there it is. I can see it now. Let's see, can you focus on that? Yeah, wait a minute. I think this one is it. I'm going to go ahead and take it out. And I'm going to see, I'm going to pause this real quick. Okay, looking at this one. It has a little bit of grime in it. I'm going to clean it up really quick. You can see that right there. I'm going to clean it real quick and lubricate it and put it right back. Alright, this is the end result from what I had earlier. Still a little grimy, but let's see if I can focus again. There it is. I used the Windex cleaner, and it took off a little bit, but I didn't want it super polished, so I'm just trying to take care of this. So anyways, that's it. I'm going to go ahead and put the lubes back on, the lube on it, and put it back in the reel, and I'm done. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lubricate these. I'm going to lubricate this end and these two, and I believe that's it. It's going to go in here, that little washer. So let me see this. Alright, so this is how it goes. I'm going to go ahead and put this right on top of that. They're both the same size, the BG 5000. These rings, polytheramine or polyurethane, I don't know what type of material, but it's a polymer. Goes right above that. See that? And this one rolls right on top, like so. And there you are. And you see it lubricated. It's lubricated, so I'm going to put this. See that little ring in there? It's like a little ring in there. That faces out. And I have all this hair everywhere. This faces out here, like this. Oops. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, this faces out. Goes right in there. Like that. See that? Note that little ring sticking out, and that makes the contact point to this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on there. So I have this. Put it here. Right there. See it? So I got a lint in here. Actually inside of it. I'll pull it out later. Alright, and this thing goes right on it, like so. Trying to make it not fall because I'm trying to film at the same time. Let me pause this. So you get the idea. Just like that. Right in there, and then the screw goes back on there. Right on top. Okay. Alright, I am done. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a drop of this in there. Let's see that. It's not going down yet. There it is. And then it's falling down this side. So I'm going to turn it the other way. And a drop here. Go around and see this. You can see it clear. So I'm going to put a drop right in here. And that's it. So like I said in my other video, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use a fishing line like this. Let me get a quick pause. So same thing. And like I said, the reason why I use mono, it's a lot quieter than the braid. So I want to hear sound. If I don't hear anything, then that's great. So that's it. This is a quick service on how to maintain your Daiwa BG. And a simple roller bearing. It is so simple. Anyone can do it. Nothing complicated. And I forgot to mention this at this point. Those polyurethane ethylene or something like that, they're also on the high-end Daiwas. They're about $1,000, and the reason why they're in those really expensive reels, because they're just durable. They last and last and last and have way less complications than actual ball bearings, because ball bearings will grind, ball bearings will rust. Even if they're stainless steel, they still will cake on that salt. So that's what I don't know. I did some research on that, and I was really surprised. I was actually very pleasantly surprised that this is what Daiwa realized and made a second effort. They said at first they had one what do you call that? One polyurethane roller, that bushing that I'm talking about. Now they have two, so it seems like they improved it, and it helps it out even more with smoothness. All right, so this is my review on how to maintain your BG 5000 and 4000. A quick service, a quick maintenance. And like I said, I've had this over 4 months now. No, I take that back, going on 5 months. And yeah, it's doing great. It's doing awesome. It is doing awesome. Alright guys, you have a good day. And by the way, subscribe to my channel for more videos.